Okay. All right. Looks like we've connected. We are live for Timeout Tuesday. So it's Mike from Learning Martial Arts, Timeout Tuesday, episode 203 today. And, for the last few episodes, I've been talking a lot about attendance in our classes and why it's so important that how important it is that when people join martial arts themselves or they enroll their children in martial arts, that they've got a plan to attend class on a regular basis, not once every couple of weeks, because there's not going to be really any value in that, but rather a couple of times a week at least. And with our memberships, the way they work with unlimited memberships, you can in some cases attend class every day of the week if you wanted to. And how important it is that through that repetition and attending classes and the regular practice and the reinforcement and the exposure to the different protocols and things that are going on around the dojo, as well as just the social aspect of meeting a lot of different people and having a bunch of different instructors working with you, the importance of attendance cannot be dismissed. But it occurred to me that just attending by itself is not really going to help. I mean, you could attend as many classes, in school that you want, but if you're falling asleep during every class, it doesn't really matter that your attendance is 100%. Your mental attendance is really zero. Your physical attendance is great. And that really holds true as well in martial arts. And one of the things that we're often charged with, through our conversations with parents, is getting their kids' attention, getting their kids to be able to focus better than they're doing currently. And it's something that in many cases, various advisors of theirs encourage them to seek out the possibility that martial arts could help with focus, attention, confidence, and a bunch of other things. And I agree with all of that. I believe that focus and concentration are definitely one of the byproducts of training in the martial arts. But I was thinking a little bit more about that this week because I've also been talking with our students about this concept of getting to the point in your training where you no longer have to think about what you're doing, but your body, through muscle memory, just reacts to a variety of circumstances. Obviously, I'm talking about self-defense in most cases, but even intersocial, being able to react and not overreact or not have a knee-jerk response, kind of a calm response, I think is also part of that concept of muscle memory. But speaking very specifically about the martial arts aspect of being able to retain information so that under stress you're able to execute without having to spend any time thinking about it, because a self-defense situation is very fast, very fluid. It can take place in a fraction of a second. No time to really go back to the manual, and see what to do. So but the key to getting to that point, and I think one of the reasons why focus and concentration is one of those byproducts of time in the martial arts, is that you wind up getting to the point where not have to think about it by first having to jump through the hoops of learning how to focus, learning how to concentrate, learning how to do that over and over again through repetition, so that you can accept criticism along the way, criticize or critique yourself, maybe through taking video of yourself, or having someone observing you. And over the course of time, your movements and your techniques and your timing get refined to the point where you no longer have to think about it. And it's that path that we take in the martial arts that first gets us tuned up for the kind of focus and concentration that's required to do fairly complicated things so that they become very simple, and rote so that we do not have to think about them. So the title of my video is like a calculation. It's focus plus concentration plus time equals Mushin. Mushin is the Japanese word for no mind, doing something without thinking through muscle memory. And it's a very important component of martial arts. It's something that we all strive for. And part of the way that we teach and the culture at the school moves everybody towards this concept of focus and concentration so that ultimately you will not have to concentrate on doing the things that you need to do to protect yourself. But then it's a full cycle right back because you're always going to learn something new that's always going to require focus and concentration so that you can ultimately get to that Mushin state. And that's one of the cyclical or circuitous components of the martial arts that I happen to love so much that it constantly challenges and re-challenges you. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, definitely give us a call at 631-499-0600. A little bit of a plug, obviously, for the school. We'd be happy to chat with you and see if we're a good fit for you. Hope you're having a great day today. Peace to everyone.